Well, then you still got to fight with the VA to get in, even if you did. You know, it's worked out pretty good, but it's been an interesting ride. I'm not complaining. It's worked out pretty good. But would have been nice if Mom could have worked a couple more years. She would have been pulling in a bit more money. But at the time, she wasn't.
Well, when she decided to,
she didn't have a choice.
Move, well, yeah, it wasn't very long after that when she had to have her replacements done.
Yes, and that kind of, unless you got a sit-down job, that kind of puts you in a situation. So, she could have got on at Delta, maybe that might have worked for her, might not have worked for her. It's a whole different type of game. I hear they're in really bad shape because they've lost all their talent.
Well, of course they have.
And
they tried to outsource.
And Delta hosed up all the stuff that MLT had built over the years.
Of course.
Whereas Northwest just let us do our business and stay out of our business when we work together. And the software we had was real. The main software stunk, but the stuff for looking up stuff and that was great. And so they got the new software. If you say you want to go to Delta Vacations now, or any of these type of sites now, they're not set up to be friendly. They don't give you an option. Doesn't matter who it is. They don't give you the option to do good research. They just want to say, oh, you want to go to Toledo? Okay, I got a flight to Toledo, and I've got this and that, and that's the hotel you want. That's not the hotel I want. Those are not the flights I want. Well, that's what you want.
That's what you're going to get.
But no, it's not. But no, you can't have the others.
This is what you're going to get. You're going to be happy you get it.
And that's why it's travel. Ken was saying travel agents called him that he used to work with and said that they have gone down a lot in quality, and they're just not.
They're giving them people less choices. They're giving them basically what the maximum that they can skim out of them is.
Well, I don't know about that, but I'm just saying they're automatically trying to populate you to what they want to sell. Whether you want to do that or not is not the issue. Whereas you used to be able to go in and say, I want to go to Jamaica, okay, and I want to look at all the flights.
All the options. You see the best
because I
deals.
Want a 4-hour layover in Minneapolis. I'm going to rendezvous with my kid or my mom or whatever. I want a 12-hour layover in whatever. Oh, you can't do that. Yeah, you can. But then they'll turn around and put you in one of these things where you got a 30-minute connection. Good luck.
Well, if the plane's delayed 30 minutes, you're screwed.
Well, it better be the next gate across the hall, because any farther, that's too far.
And you better have an option.
You better try to go to bed.
Better have travel insurance on it too.
Yeah, and that costs.
Or the 30-minute thing, but we're not going to give you travel insurance.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, so you miss your flight, you're screwed.
And then they got to figure out where to stick you if they can't stick you. And then, what's the hotel say about it? And then if you make a package with anybody, you're locked into package rules. Now, if I take a hotel and do it on my own and don't get trapped in one of those other ones, we go directly to the hotel. What happens if
the hotels don't overbook?
If you go directly to the hotel, they can deal. Any other arrangement, they're locked in. If I call the rental car company directly and only deal with them, I can turn that around, twist it, do all kinds of stuff with it, right? I have options to upgrade, cancel, or whatever. And the same thing with airplane. If I got
one of my friends was talking about how they got screwed over by one of these deals. Is they were supposed to get a large SUV for their rental. Everything else was going fine. They were promised a large SUV of at least, as they called it, at least an Explorer size. No, one of my friends is tall. He's not quite as tall as me, but he's like 6'6". He can't fit in anything smaller than
something big.
Well, like an Explorer or something. Which is why he was told he's locked into it. They got there. Oh yeah, we just gave an Explorer to that other guy. But I was promised an Explorer. We got a Prius. I'm never going to fit in a Prius. Well, that's the only thing we have left. And it's been locked to you now.
Guess what? I will never be doing business with you.
walked over to another company. They had a Suburban. Yeah, it was a little bit more. The problem is they still like other people still charge them for the Prius. And the Prius, because it's a eco-friendly, costs more than the Explorer cost.
Which makes no sense at all.
So they charged him for the Prius.
Yeah.
Even though he was locked for the Explorer.
Yeah. When we went to...
So now on top of that, now he's got the Suburban, which is the only thing they had that was big.
When we went to...
although, funny though, is he got back from his trip, he bought a Suburban.
When we went to Tucson, I said I wanted a Ford Mustang with a hardtop. I got down there and they told me there are no Ford Mustangs with a hardtop. They got convertible or not. I said, why didn't you tell me that? Well, that's all we got. It's a convertible. I said, I don't want a convertible. I want something with a metal roof, and I want polar air conditioning.
That's why they give you that Charger?
Well, that's when they gave us the Charger.
With 13 miles on it?
Oh, that was nice. I was very impressed. And we had a similar type of thing when we got the, the Charger was
Arizona.
One of them, Charger's what we had in Arizona, and that was a nice car. Oh my gosh, that was a nice car. When we went, and that would have been the Phoenix.
Yeah.
And then when we went to Tucson, they told me, and my loving wife was very happy with the 4-wheel drive SUV. That's after that we bought the Jeep, which wasn't as big as the other one, but...
Oh, you guys were in that nice Explorer.
Well, it was brand new too, and it had really good air conditioning. We had fun with that too. Not supposed to drive off road. We did a little bit, not very much. Down there looking at all the Socorro cactuses, going, "Yeah, this is cool." Looks like everybody's here and then some. Is there a parking spot there, or are we just making one?
Okay, make one.
Make one up next to the fire plug.
Well, we're not parking on the street.
Yeah. Still could probably get a ticket for it, I suppose.
I think we parked here before.
Here we are. Alrighty.
At least the sun's sort of out. I know baby been drinking decaf coffee. I've been drinking decaf coffee while I'm here.
You've been drinking decaf here?
Yeah, just because, bladder issues.
Okay, because the caffeine's more of a diuretic.
Well, yeah. That and some other reasons too, but...
Trying not to drink too much coffee because it's not necessarily the best thing for your kidneys. So.
Well, it can't be. Just depends. That's a supplement with tea and other things. My back is just... I only took one aspirin, but I might have to, after this aspirin wears off, I might just have to take one of those, one of the few medical grade anti-inflammatories.
They work.
Yeah, they do. But I've been trying to stick with the 6-hour-long Advils.
Yeah.
Which do work. It's just they're not as well. They only last 6 hours.
Yeah.
Or 8 hours or something. But
I think even I can take that or leave. I think. But
yeah. Well, leave's supposed to last 12 hours, but just the last time I took a leave, my stomach was, and it may not even been. It may not even been the leave. It was. But I don't know. I got a big bottle of it still. But
no, I gotta be. Ooh. Took down the fence again.
Oh yeah, so you rammed into it or something.
Yes.
Well, at least I took the fence down, not the gravestones this time.
Yes. Yes, yes.
Just sitting for a couple hours is not doesn't help anymore.
So I better slow down the speed limit since he's doing 40.
Oh, the days of sitting in front of my computer for 8 hours.
Not anymore.
No. Well, even 4 hours.
Well, it's like in a car. We got to get out of it.
Like I can lay on my bed with my laptop and be on there for 4 or 5 hours and be okay. Well, it hurts still, but after 4 hours, I mean, it's not as bad as if I was sitting there for 4 hours.
Yeah.
My back can sort of stretch out.
I've got to do that every once in a while.
I've been using ice packs too at night. Trying not to take as much stuff. Trying to use ice packs and just Tylenol or something. Maybe 1 or 2 aspirin. That's it. So I'm trying not to heavily rely on it, but it hurts and it is annoying. It's not fun. If I had an ice pack right now, I'd shove it on my back. Don't have one right now.
Oh, yeah. I've looked at different alternatives and stuff. I guess when you have back surgery now, they give you this machine. Basically, it's a big cooler that you put a bunch of your ice into, and then it has a tube going out to like a pad, and it's pressurized. That's what they did to Mom's knee.
Yeah, and you wrap this around your wherever it's hurting.
We still got that gizmo. There's no point to having it because all we got's the thing that wraps around our knee. We don't get the machine that goes with it, so we might as well throw it away. It's just worthless. But it would go on the knee.
You can buy those at Walmart, surprisingly. I looked at that and I was like,
maybe.
Of course, it helps now that we have an ice machine. But
ice machines are nice.
Yeah.
This one seems to be holding up better than the last one.
Yeah. Although
our storage container will be about that size there, I think.
Yeah. I'd like to have one of these better ice machines that makes ice that's clear.
Yeah.
Because that lasts a lot longer.
Yeah, well.
The clouded ice stuff that we have, although it was cheap. It was cheap.
Cheaper, yes. Still costs money.
Yes.
It works pretty good. It doesn't do bad.
No, it doesn't.
Better. The one we had in the fridge when it worked.
Yeah, it was great. Yeah.
Then we had to replace it with another one.
And
it went to wacky, and then it sucked in the wrapper or something else into the mechanism. And I said, well, I'm not going to take this all apart again. Order another one because the fridge isn't getting any new.
No.
And then have to fight with it, So finally, I just took it all out and plugged it and said, good enough. But it really seemed like a cool thing. We put it in. It was great for a while. And you had a filter and all the rest of it, and copper line and all over to it. And
then you could get ice trays and you could shove them in the.
That would work too.
You could put the filtered water in them from the bathroom here.
Well, even if it's not filtered water, just frozen water is still pretty good. Minot water is not that bad. It's pretty good actually compared to a lot of stuff.
Depending sometimes.
Yeah, well, depending on the chlorine level or whatever.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, and we did ice trays forever.
Yeah.
But the machine is cool.
Yeah, it's a lot quicker than the big ice things.
Yeah, but the ones in the when they come out, they're like they're not little handy pellets you can throw in your bottle or whatever.
Well, you can get 2 sizes on the thing.
Yeah.
Actually, if you put them on the small option, they will fit in the water bottle thingies.
Yeah.
like those bottles that Mom had for that water stuff.
Yeah.
If you put it on the smalls, it will pop in there.
Probably why they designed it that way. I don't know if they get harder because they're smaller or not.
I don't think so. I think it's just less.
Just smaller size.
Yeah, it's just a smaller size of.
Diameter is smaller.
I think it's just a smaller amount of cooling.
Mm-hmm.
I think with that kind of ice machine where it constantly melts and remakes, I don't think you'd want to put filtered water that filters out the chlorine because of the chance of mold.
Yeah, I like the chlorine. Chlorine's my friend.
Within reason.
Yes. I'm over chlorine.
I do like the filtered water out of the thing, although you can get better, and I've looked at better options.
But taking it out's not always a good idea. The stuff that's in there is not all bad.
There's a lot of stuff in there that's not taken out by even that small filter I have.
Yeah.
A lot of metals and stuff you don't know.
Well, they take out a lot. They clean it up pretty good. The water quality will improve if we ever get the water from the lake up there.
Well, depending. I can buy one of those filter things that takes a lot more of that out.
I don't know if that's a good
That much.
We need some of the fluoride to make our teeth a little stronger.
Well, that's debatable too. Europe's banned all that stuff, so.
I don't know. I got special toothpaste now. Prescription toothpaste. I just got to remember to use it more than once a day. Once a day is good, but before you go to sleep. But then you're not supposed to rinse your mouth or anything else. I don't know. We'll see.
Just for water and setting it in my room.
Water's good.
Throw some ice in it, be good for a long time.
This time of year, the tap water's pretty cool. Yeah, like in the summer, you gotta let it run. The cold water's gotta run for 5 minutes before it gets cold. Yeah. Right now, it's cold unless you were running.